Okay, I'm going to go here and adjust the rear brake now. Kind of skipped over this before. So this link has an adjustment on it. You can adjust the nut right here, adjust your clevis in play. There's a piston up in there and it's got a push rod plunger that you push in on. So you want to push in and make sure you got free play. So see how you got free play here? If you see how the clevis has passed a hole there a little bit, that's called your free play. Now if you want to have this pedal way up in the top where it barely moves, then you can take some of that free play out. You just got to make sure that piston goes all the way back. So if we want to take a little bit out of here, we can. I'll take out one full turn, put it back in, and you can see how we got very, very little free play if we do that. That goes right there. There's very little free play. So that means if you run your foot on this a little bit, your brake will start coming on real quick. So you can have it that close if you want, but it's safer to be a little bit looser than that. So we'll screw it in half a turn. And now you have a little more free play, see? So you got free play now. You got that much in there. Now you can adjust it right here also by just turning this lever here and loosen that nut. So if you don't like what you have at this point, you can play with it. But that's just roughed in. Okay, if you put the bolt on this side, it looks a little cleaner. I put some Loctite on there already. You always want to have a washer on the inside of the clevis, so that way if the bearing breaks, the washer will retain it. Because you don't want to lose your brake. Okay, I'm going to need both hands to do this. So we'll go ahead and adjust it some more here, get a final feel for what we want. Now this can be fine-tuned by what the rider wants. So doesn't have to be adjusted right now, but it's pretty much, it's getting close to where we need to be doing this kind of stuff. If you wait too long, you'll forget about doing it and you'll really be screwed. So this is some kind of a metric bolt, because this is a 3/8 wrench and it doesn't fit worth a squat on there. So it's probably metric of some type. I just happen to have a metric wrench right here. One of those universal metric wrenches. That's a 1/4 inch bolt, so not too carried away. Okay. So now, see how much free play we have in there? A little bit more than we want, probably. So go ahead and turn the other wrench here a little bit. So you can turn this. It's got the rubber on there, which is fighting you a little bit. But move it just a little bit more, so I have a little bit of free play. I like that kind of free play right there. Put the jam nut right there. That's about as close as you want to run it. Lock it down. Make sure you got that free play. Like I said, that's about the minimum you want to run. Give it a couple hits, make sure that is minimum. It is. Should be good to go. Okay, so the rear brake is adjusted. Actually, it's the front brake also. Okay, so kickstand on the bike over there. Everybody likes how the kickstand goes upside the table and the bike doesn't fall over. At some point it will go over, but it takes a while. It's a Harley kickstand. They're pretty stout. Okay, let's get the camera out of the way so I can run the bike here. we'll start this up for everybody here. See if it'll run. I haven't ran it for a while, so, and not with this exhaust. You always want to wipe your fingerprints off the pipes before you start new pipes up. At least it's best if you do that. Okay. I don't know how much gas is in it. Hope it's got some. Okay, we're on reserve. The choke on. Throttle adjuster. Always got to have your screwdriver handy. We'll crank the idle speed up about 1/8 of a turn, so it'll be a little bit faster idle. I like getting off the choke as soon as it'll start. I hate being on choke any more than I have to be. A couple squirts. And how do we start this one? I think we start it down here. Let's see, we should be in neutral unless somebody moved it. Hopefully it's in neutral. Appears to be in neutral. Okay. Bad position for the switch. Can't reach it. Doesn't appear to have much gas in the system. Once you get it started, you got to adjust it. Yeah, it runs better right there. That's where it wants to be. Too much. Right there, you hear it gets better. There's your sweet spot right there between here and here is the sweet spot. You lower the idle speed down. Come back, readjust it. Got a little bit better right there. A little bit worse right there, too far. Right there is good. Right in here is the sweet spot again. As it warms up, that will change. Alright, that's how you adjust your carburetor for now. I'll warm it up a little bit. Taking the throttle good. definitely run it better with these pipes than those old ones. A little richer than there it used to be. See how foggy it's getting to be? Yeah, been a little richer than it was before. Didn't smoke the shop up like this before. To watch the video and so much black smoke blows out. It's a little bit lean right at the hit, right off idle. It acts like it wants more low speed jet in it, but with all the fumes we got in the shop here, it's running rich. So it wants to be less fuel in it, I guess, higher up. So you'll have to fine tune it. It's definitely unconstipated now. It was really, really constipated before. I didn't want to run. It's free revving now. Actually sounds like a Harley again. That other exhaust sucks. Big time. Alright, well there it goes. It runs, makes noise. Needs a little bit more jetting, I think. Like I said, I think it needs a little bit less main, and you might have to bump the low speed up slightly. But I don't know, it's just right when you just barely touch that throttle, a little bit hesitant in the revs. So, probably just fatten the idle mixture up an eighth of a turn. Right here would probably do the same thing, but I got it right where it wants to be right now. So you can see how the adjustment makes a big difference. You can see how parts are running off the bike over here on the other side. Turn the noisemaker off so you can hear better. Oh, that was a bolt for here. And the other piece came off the shift lever over here. We haven't adjusted yet, so that's why they're all loose over here. Obviously it's too loose for running conditions. Next thing, the whole lever is going to fall off. There you go. Purposely had that loose. I'm going to leave it loose again. If it falls off again, fine, it'll fall off again. I don't care. None of this stuff is adjusted all the way yet. So, all right, well, there you go. I don't like all the fumes in the air though, but it is what it is. Definitely wake up the neighborhood out there. They're probably interfered with their tea and crumpets out there. Yeah, they eat Italian food out there, not British. But, oh well. That and the vegan guys down the street, they won't like it either. I don't care. All right, well, that's it for now. We're gonna see what we're gonna do about the seat here. I need a test fitter, so we'll have to see what we're gonna do. But probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend the back here, move this back about an inch, and make it work. That's probably the direction I'll lean, but depends on how her leg fits. If her leg fits good, I'm gonna extend the nose bracket here. Or if I really get pissed off, I'll cut this thing off and move it back. And that'll be a lot of work, because that thing's welded under really, really good. I definitely put some big beads in there, and they were deep. But all right, well, there you go. You heard it run. So make sure you send all your wants and needs to me so I can fix it if you want me to start the bike again. I know you guys really like listening to that loud noise. And no, I'm not going to do no burnouts out in the front street. No, not going to happen. All right, that's it for now.